The fans were unbelievable today. I mean, absolutely unbelievable. They were loud, and you could tell by the problems that were taking place on the Denver side that it was hard for them to hear. I thought our equipment guys did a phenomenal job today. Just it's a tough day when it's coming down like that. That they were able to keep the guys warmed up and ready to go. I thought our defense played excellent football. Just 3 fourth down stops and a bunch of other things. I mean, they just good, sound, solid football. Likewise, the offense did a nice job. Kelsey, I mean, I've got to mention him here. I mean, he had a gazillion catches, and a nice deal by him and Tyreek with the 2 touchdowns. Bucker setting the record that he set. It's quite an accomplishment, and proud of him for that. So, especially in these conditions. Anyways, with that, time's yours. The rain and the wind are the tough ones. Snow's not quite as bad. That ball feels pretty good actually in the snow, and so I thought he threw it around real well, spun it, and I thought all in all he had a great day. You know, I mean, it was a pretty phenomenal day for him.
And in a lot of ways, it seemed like your offense was more in sync than it's been in a few weeks. Again, conditions notwithstanding, but what do you think was clicking better just in a general sense?
The guys were moving around pretty good, and I thought I was proud of them. I was proud of them last week, though, in the first half, putting up all the points they did that half, too.
Coach, it's usually a little bit tougher for defenses to get their footing and to react as well in the snow, but you guys were able to get a lot of pressure on the young quarterback for Denver today, starting on that opening drive with the sack by Tyrann. What went into just being able to, the defense being able to get their footing and stay with such great pressure up front?
Yeah, they did. They cornered well. I thought they got off the ball well. You know, it's something the guys work so hard on the defensive front, and I felt like they were getting a nice jump on it. Then you come back with the crowd noise, and it's tough for those offensive linemen. So if you get a step on them, it's tough to recover right there. So I thought we were able to do that.
Well, we get another sort of one-sided win against an AFC opponent. How do you explain that? What you guys have been able to do in the AFC West?
And first of all, I think Vic Fangio's done a heck of a job. I mean, this is his first year, so I think he's great for the AFC West. I think it's great hire by John, and they've got a young quarterback there that's going to be tremendous. So I mean, I love that part of it. It's good for the NFL. It's good for the AFC West. So, but I was proud of our guys. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. You know, the players and the coaches had a nice game plan. I thought, we had the coordinators put together good plans. The players execute. Really, the last couple of weeks they've done very good with that. I mean, I'm talking all 3 phases. So.
Had any communication with Andy Reid?
You know, I didn't, and I didn't this past week with Andy, but. That's a tough one. I mean, you know, he grew up. Both those guys grew up Kansas City Chief fans. So, and then you got to go Benedict Arnold and hop on the other side. You know, so. But I think it's. Listen, Drew's got a great career ahead of him. So he can be special. Yeah.
And you talked a minute ago about Kelsey's game. What was it about today's game that allowed?
So Kelsey. Is an expert at working in space and getting himself open in normal conditions. I saw it in warm-ups. The field the field condition I didn't think really bothered him. He was able to get in and out of his cuts. Great balance guy. And then you add that in his ability to work in space the way he does, and the quarterback trusted him. You got to have that. You have to have that relationship, and those guys have that.
A couple more.
Coach, Travis mentioned after the game and being pretty fired up by a speech that Coach Vermeil had given the team. Just how important was it to have him around, and what did he say that fired him up?
Coach Vermeil did a great job. I had him talk to the guys yesterday, and all 83 years of his experience, he was able to share with our guys, and they were loving every minute of it. I mean, he went all the way from you guys are soft that you don't have to work like we used to work, you know, keeping the pads on through Friday. You got a great football team, and just know that you can be great by putting the hammer down every week. It was not a 1 week thing. So I think the guys took it to heart. You know, they gave him a standing ovation. So you're going to work through highs and lows during the season, and you know, whether it's injury based or whatever it is. I mean, you got to go through that, and then the next guy's got to step up. And then what you end up doing is once the other guys get back, if they're able to get back, then you build a strength within that nucleus, and everybody has an opportunity to gain trust in everybody playing. So I think that's that's a positive thing when it's all said and done, as long as the guys can come back.